Hello everyone, and welcome to today's math lesson. I guess you're wondering, if today's math, why are we doing this in the kitchen? Well, here's why. Because sometimes you find math everywhere. For example, in a recipe. Recipes have fractions in them, and sometimes we have to multiply those fractions to increase the amount of food that's made in the recipe. So that's what we're going to be doing today, is take a chocolate chip cookie recipe and increase it to make enough cookies for everyone. Sounds pretty cool. But first, you have to know how to multiply fractions. So that's what our lesson is about today, multiplying fractions. So let's take a closer look at our chocolate chip cookie recipe. First thing I want you to look at is how many cookies were made for this recipe. According to our recipe, it says it makes 30 cookies. Now, I want to provide cookies for all 3 of my classes, and I have 30 students in each class. So I'm going to need to multiply this recipe by 3. 30 cookies times 3 will give me the 90 cookies that I need to provide to all 3 of my classes. Now, if I'm going to be multiplying the number of cookies by 3, that means I'll have to multiply also the ingredients. So let's take a closer look at the ingredients. I have salted butter, that comes in a fraction, brown sugar, fraction, sugar, fraction. All of these fractions need to be multiplied by 3. Okay, now you have an idea why we're doing what we're doing. Now let's multiply. First, let's look at the ingredient of butter. It needs 1/2 cup. If we're going to take that 1/2 cup and multiply it by 3, first thing you'll need to do is convert the whole number 3 into a fraction, 3/1. Then you can multiply the numerator times the numerator and the denominator times the denominator. You'll get 3/2. If you need 3/2 of a cup, you need to convert that into a mixed number. 3/2, if you divide the 2 into 3, it goes in 1 time with a remainder of 1. So if you convert that to a mixed number, you get 1 1/2. The answer is the whole number, the remainder is the numerator, and the denominator, it stays the same. Now, let's look at another ingredient, flour. There's 2 1/4 cup of flour that's required. Before you can multiply with a mixed number, you have to convert it. Change that by multiplying the whole number times the denominator, and then adding that with the numerator. The denominator stays the same. Now you can multiply 9/4 times 3, or 3/1. So why is it important to make sure that you multiply the ingredients correctly? Well, because if you put in too much sugar or not enough, the cookies just won't taste right. Oh! See?
Scene 1, Apple, take 2.
But if you multiply the fractions correctly, they'll come out just right.